and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and it's time for me to kit up the last of my PaintGem mini sets. So this is the last one I have at the moment. They have recently changed their packaging, but mine was still in the older one. But the last one I need to kit up now that I have at the moment is the Around the World edition number 2. So this comes with 6 paintings. They are 8 by 12 centimetres for each painting, so they are a little bit bigger than the others, and you get 6 of them. Now I did the old packaging, they came wrapped around the diamonds in a roll. The new packaging now, they do come flat, or the paintings come flat. So I've just had a binder clip on these and they've gone flat. I've never had a problem with them going flat. So we have, these are the ones that I have to do. So quite a few gorgeous different ones from, of course, different countries. What do we have? Paris, Egypt, Sydney Opera House, not sure, New York, I'm not sure. It does say on the website which ones they are, but I have all of those. So let's give them a quick stop looking shuffle. You guys can see what I'm shuffling. I was looking away. And then I have my storage container that I have just de-kitted from my last PaintGem mini set. So I still have my couple of little extra dot boxes out, my 28 pots that sits in here and keeps everything together. So first things first, I need to sort out my sticker sheet so that I can pot up my diamonds. Now it is a little bit wide for the boxes if I just cut to the sides of the letters and to the sides of the numbers. So what I've been doing is, I do have, I thought it had gone missing then. I do have a little dot runner. So this is the same sort of stuff that is put on by my sticker maker. But this is just a lighter adhesive. This is actually a removable adhesive. But it does the job for this. And when you're getting the item and sticking it straight down, this works perfectly fine. So I do want to make sure that I line it up with the top. And I'm doing this the wrong way around for me. There we go. Let's try that. So I'm lining this basically on just up to the edge of the old piece. My line's gone out somewhere. Oh, that's because I didn't line it up at the top. All my lines weren't matching. I was like, why are they not matching? It's because I haven't paid close enough attention at the top. So let's do this nicely and line those up. And then they should line up going down. So all I'm doing is making it overlap just that little bit, so it will make my full sticker shorter. Okay, perfect. So those can go. And then I'm going to pop this through my sticker maker after that. What I could do is I could very well use this, but I would have to use it on each individual sticker, because if I did it all the way down, then trying to cut them and stick them on, it just becomes one sticky mess. So I find it much easier to use my sticker maker to make stickers that have a backing that I only take off when I then need them. So I use the mini Xyron sticker maker. This was gifted to me by a subscriber and has been used so much. So So I've cut it into 2 halves to do it, even though I'm still doing the full stretch. I've done that because if I feed it in wrong and it's not straight, it starts moving across the sticker sheet like this, and if I do the full length it can end up going off the sticker sheet. That's just a mess. That's just a mess that I don't need. So peel off the top coating now, that will take away any excess glue. And now I have 2 big stickers. 2 big stickers that I need to make into 30 smaller stickers. And I'm going to do the same as I've done before. I am going to kit this up in alphabet order, followed by number order. That's the one that makes sense to me. They don't tend to use symbols, they tend to just use letters and numbers, which works fine by me, because when I'm repeating them in my head while I'm putting down the symbols, it's a lot easier to say letters and numbers in my head than say words that match a symbol. So just double check. These seem to be pretty much in order, apart from the M. So we've got A, B, C. Say the alphabet with me. D. It's very much just a repetition of the alphabet. In fact, let's keep them in there. E. Oh, a few are muddled up. So it's a good job I'm saying it, because then it goes GF on here, but we actually want FG. So F, G, H, I, J, oh, can't get hold of it then, J, K, L, back up to the top for the letter M. Then it has the letter Z, which I actually want to miss. I want N. So now I'm going to nip to the other sticker sheet, which has got a couple out of order, out of alphabet order. I'm not quite sure if it's weight or what they put the orders in for these, but it's all good. It all works out in the end. And I have already pre-put some dryer sheet pieces in this kit because I got a batch of 6 and they all seem to suffer from static. So I actually threw in dryer sheets in these over a month ago, I think. LMNO. So we'll see if the last ones did pretty well with having the dryer sheet in. Definitely made it a bit quicker to kit up, which hopefully it will be. Not quick, but quicker, nicer. That's probably the word, nicer to kit up. So Q, R, S, T, U, got some gorgeous blues in this. U, back up to V, V, W, I've only got 1 in this kit, W, that's not straight, that's crooked as anything. Let's try and get it a little bit straighter. I do have the removable adhesive one in my Xyron sticker maker at the moment. W, X, Y, and then I can get that Z off there, or Z. I don't think that other one's straight either. At least it's not as crooked as some of them were. Then we've got 1 and 2. And then between 3 and 4, because they will go on these extra pots, I will wait until I get to the diamonds and see which one I have the most of as to which pot I want to put them in. But let's start with the bag on the top, which is a 414. When I get a little bit further on with the dekitting, then I might pull out the numbers that I need. But for now, I'm just trying to get rid of a few bags. We do still have a little bit of static on these where they've not yet touched the dryer sheet. So I think I might do what I did last time, which is take this big sheet and cut it into 4 and bob one in each pot, because it definitely helps when it's in the pots, but the movement of the pots is a lot more, whereas these have had dryer sheets in and then they've just sat there like that on a shelf. Whereas the moving about of the diamonds when you're tipping ones out as you're working really helps with the static, more so than anything else. 318 also goes in here. And all I did was literally took these straight out of the bag they came in and popped a dryer sheet in each one. So some of these might still be in an order of the stickers. So some of them will end up going together, like these 3. But the letter M was in a completely different place on my sticker sheet, which is why that one isn't here on the top. However, I can see it because it's white. And these always have the most static. Oh, I've got one stuck under the sticker on the outside. So I'm going to give those a good rummage around in the bag with the dryer sheet to see if I can help matters. I might have to do it again because there's a lot of these. But let's tip out what comes out easily, and then prop the dryer sheet in more around my finger and use my finger to go around the diamonds, trying not to crunch it up too much because then they all get stuck. And that seems to have helped most of them with the static. There's just a couple of stubborn ones. Okay, I've given up fighting with that one because I know I have more than enough diamonds going on all my past kits, so I'm not fighting anymore. So 3799. There are only so many battles where I want to play the game, and this isn't one of them. So I'm going to do a whole row of 4 with a dryer sheet whenever I pull out a number. We got some static in these. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go to go. Yeah, we do. Not too bad though. Just 2 jumpers. I've just found a jumper in the whites as well, but I'm not putting that back in. Okay, do I have any of the other numbers? I do, 712. Just seeing if any of the other numbers are sort of on the top, ready for me to grab. When the numbers get really low, then I'll go hunting for which ones I want. Static is often worse when there's more diamonds in the bag, and that's because the dryer sheet hasn't been able to get to all the diamonds because there was just too many of them trying to take their own turns and not doing it very well. They've had 2 months to sort themselves out. Okay, 310. Where was that one? There it is. So let's pop some dry sheet. It is easier if it's in the bottom for me when I'm tipping them out. So 310. So there's not many 310 at all, which is always nice to know. And they definitely seem to have been touched by the dryer. Oh, we have 739. Give it a little rummage just to confirm. Just to help out where I can. So I've still got quite a few jumpers in there. A little shuffle of the bag is enough to get those out though, which is easier than stopping, using the dryer sheet and then going back to it. 437. I've actually got some of these that are stuck on the sticker on the outside as well. And it is the same colour. So I don't know whether they've just got stuck when it's been bagged up or what. Who knows how the process goes? There are some videos on YouTube, but sometimes they're hard to find because if you search for the production of diamonds, you don't tend to get resin drills. And if you search for drills, you don't tend to get it. So sometimes if you can find one that is titled with resin and drills in it, you're good. Oh, so we're going back to this one. I found the missing colours. They've been unearthed. 598. 3849. That's there as well. Beautiful. I like it when I get a row completed. I can sort of see how far I'm getting along and it's not obscured by the fact that there's loads missing. So 3848. We're going up here. Dryer sheet needed. So chop these up into 4. And these are fresher dryer sheets than the one in my older set, which is why I'm using these. And when I say fresher, it's because they've just been popped into this bag and nothing's been done with them, whereas the other ones have been shaken about while I've been doing the paintings. 3761 is here. I reckon it's 890 that's not going to be because it's the letter Z and it was on the other half of the sticker sheet. Ooh, there's some staticky bad boys. Let's pop a dryer sheet in for that one because they're having a party. So let's just move it around in the bag and that should calm those down. Okay, that one wants to stay in the bag. So who am I to tell it any different? That one wanted to jump out. Then we've got 747. This is another quite full bag. So definitely get a bit more static when it's a full bag. So let's see how we go. You're going to come off? Well, they're all out the bag. Oh, and they're jumping out of the pot. Okay, you are having fun. As soon as I go to put some in, some more jump out. Not as bad as the first 3 that I kitted up, but this one is having a party. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw another dryer sheet piece in the top of that one because there's more diamonds in it. Try and help them to calm down, and I'll put one in that one as well because they were quite bad. So give them a good shake about with the dryer sheet in and that should help. Now, is that 890? No, it's not. Is that one? It's a dark green. That one is. But while I know what colour it is, while it's only one, let's see if I can find it. Ooh, I nearly knocked that over with the lid open. Okay, 699. Just trying to find a nice piece of dryer sheet that I've not scrunched up in the bag by using it to de-static a load of diamonds. Really depends on how they behave when I open this up. If they all start sticking to the side, then I need to give it a good shuffle. If they don't, then they're probably going to be fine. So that's 699. 704 is here. Oh, that's quite static. But they're coming out slowly. Slowly, but they're doing it. Okay, let's find the other colours for this one. Oh, there's 702. This is another pretty full one. So let's give it a shuffle. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Maybe that's what I need to do, talk bad about them, and then they show me how wrong I am and decide to go into the pot nicely. Maybe that's the way I should do it. Who knows? Okay, 433. Now, if anybody saw my kitting up a couple of days ago, I kit up a 30 by 30 painting that, yeah, 30 by 30 painting that did have a clear cover. And what I actually did was I took the clear cover off and covered it with a cover paper sheet. Right, that's those two. So let's have a look at the rest of these now. Let's put my rubbish in there. 435. Yeah, and I actually took the clear cover off and covered it in cover paper and told you guys that it's because I don't like the clear covers, which is true. I like the paintings that come with clear covers, i.e. the quality of the glue. I prefer poured glue, which comes with clear covers. I, however, don't like working on the painting with the clear cover remaining because I find myself chasing diamonds up my diamond painting. And when the diamond painting is big, I get myself in a mess and I don't like it. So I take the big clear cover sheet off and put cover paper sheets on so I can't see the diamonds that I've not yet done, which means I don't go chasing diamonds. But for these mini paintings, I actually work on the painting as being a section. So I work on the painting as a whole. Even these bigger ones, I work on them as a whole. And I will do all of one symbol or colour before I move on to the next one. So that is the reason that I'm leaving the clear covers on these, which I don't always do. So for here, for example, I'll start with the F, but I'll do all of these at the bottom. I'll also do these before I move on to the next number. Just an FYI. Because sometimes it may seem like I'm doing a little bit of a contradiction in the way that I kit things up. And sometimes I am. Sometimes it is purely based on my mood. As in, you know, sometimes I feel like doing it a different way for a little bit of a change. But with the clear covers, there is a reason behind it. So there is a reason on these mini paintings and also on special paintings. When I do those, partials or full, I tend to do the whole painting by symbol more often than not. It's only if there's only about 4 colours and it's all over the painting that I might section it up. But more often than not, I do special paintings by colour too. So that's why you'll find that on many paintings I take the clear cover off as I go along or when I kit it up. But on these minis, I just take them off as I go to do them. And that works for me. Plus, I think it'd only take about, well, these ones would probably take 2 pieces of cover paper. The other ones would potentially only take 1 piece of cover paper and they would be done. Oh, that one went in beautifully. Maybe it's because there's less diamonds in it. Not many diamonds in this one at all. Okay, so that's 28 done. And for these remaining 2, there's actually more of 973 than there is of 972. Though to be honest, they could probably both go in small cases. But while I have these out already, because they're left over from the last kit that I did that had more diamonds in the number 3 or 4, I'm just going to use the ones that I've already got out. And it's okay, because if I only need a few, I can actually use this as my tray, which can be really, really handy if it only needs a couple. Looks like it needs quite a few in this first one. It's actually this number 3 and number 4 that are the sun. We move that stick around because I put it on backwards. I didn't open the container first. Bad move. Okay. Last but by no means least, and we've got some jumpers. Not too many though. Oh, and they jumped into the pot, so I'll forgive them. So that is all for the bin. I have my 6 paintings for this one. 6 paintings ready to go. 2 extra little pots, but that's fine. Diamonds on the top. Everything is contained and ready for Around the World edition number 2. So I'm going to pop the, oh, I think my other one's actually in the conservatory. I think I did some of the national parks one the other day. But yeah, that is my last current PaintGem mini set kitted up, which I just do on the odd occasion. They're normally sat, at the minute the set is sat on the dining table, and if I fancy doing a little bit of diamond painting but maybe the kids are downstairs, they're all sat on the couch and I don't want to kick them all off to be able to sit and diamond paint, then I'll just pull out one of my little mini ones. Or sometimes if I'm just filling a bit of time, these mini ones are fantastic to just do over the course of the day, maybe doing the odd colour here and the odd colour there, and yeah, they're great fun. But another one done, so thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you all again tomorrow.